Jesus Christ. What is that?
Like your little elbow sticking. Oh, that's my fair valve.
This is editor Colin inside of the fucking shop for the first time. Is this full? Yeah, it's full. Oh, God. You think you'll get that Pepsi sponsorship?
I mean, Kylie Jenner got one, so. I'm way hotter than she is, so. My name is Miles Annealing. Welcome to my spacious workshop. John, get a haircut. Little slice. I was talking to my friend the other day. We were talking about pricing. He said I priced my bells way too cheap. And I said, well, it only takes you about 2 hours to make a bell. And he said, there's no way you can make a bell in 2 hours. I need to try and see if I was making shit up or if that's actually a realistic timeline. But I think we'll be in the ballpark. So, if we're ready, Colin, we can start the timer.
Okay.
We need a timer.
Ah, God damn. Okay. There we go. Hey, your iCloud storage is full.
Oh, let me do that first.
Oh, God.
Hey.
Hey, John.
What's up? But there's that olds there. It's spelled out on the caps.
Oh, yeah. Fucking slick. This is weird. Give me the tour, John.
Okay. Well, this is a light that doesn't work. But if you smack it.
Yeah.
No.
These things catch on fire sometimes. Are you done?
Yeah.
So we've got 5 minutes before you start. What's your mindset going into this?
Well, I'm just gonna give it my all. You know, we're out here today. We're striving, and you know,
You're just gonna sit there with your shears just...
He's ready.
got that.
How much do you think you're gonna bleed?
A good bit. We gotta get it on camera. What if I just cut my lip in it?
You do your tongue?
Oh, I can do like the serpent thing.
Yeah. 20 seconds.
Ready?
No, Miles, come on.
3.
No, dude. Miles, you're breaking the rules.
Illegal. Oh, I don't know if 2 hours is enough. I might have been up more than I could chew. We're gonna go.
Hey, don't...
No, dude, don't do it.
Tell me right. Tell me when. Tell me when.
Hey, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1,
Go.
And what do you call this part of the process?
This is cutting out a pattern, dumbass.
This is a tutorial.
This is not a tutorial. This is me doing shit as fast as I can and as good as I can.
How to do things as fast and as good as you can. Miles O'Malley.
So I'm cutting on the inside of the line here because I know this is loose on the mandrel, and then I'm going to cut on the outside in the throat because I know on this particular mandrel it's a bit tight up there. Oh, 025 is hard on the hands.
Is that normal for trumpets?
It's a heavyweight trumpet bell. Older box had it a lot. 023 is pretty normal.
Is there a machine that can cut this out faster?
Yeah, you can stamp them or you can get electric shears. I don't like my electric shears.
The final cut. What are the steps here?
We're going to cut it out. We're going to anneal the pattern, which hopefully, well, the metal should have come annealed, but I'm too cheap to buy that. And then we're going to fold it on the seam and braze it.
Would most companies have bought it annealed?
It'll come annealed, yeah. This is just to make it easier to anneal.
You're just going to go ahead and bend it? Or?
Yeah. Hopefully we can guess and get it kind of centered. This is the kind of thing that like you f***ing lose fingers on.
That's
pretty good for a guess.
Yeah. Let's get that line.
Ooh, okay, we gotta go,
Oh, I was like, why does it feel like there's a spider on me? It's a f***ing horn. We're on fire. You done annealing?
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
This is where most of the time is gonna go. Is
swinging it?
Waiting for stuff to cool down.
Do you have like a quenching bath?
No, I don't like the quench. That took 4 minutes.
You might finish this in an hour.
I don't know. There's a lot of steps. I got gloves somewhere.
Go ahead and lick it.
Not this time. Oh, this is really hard when it's hot.
You only have one glove?
Yes.
All the true masters only need one glove.
Just my other one's don't put that in the YouTube video. Okay, John, move. Oh! Windy.
Who's Wendy?
My European lover. Cool. Let that cool down a bit.
Oh, floor.
Oh, we don't have time.
It hasn't even been 10 minutes.
Now we're forming the seam at the flare.
Braise before because it's easier?
Yeah, I like to do it in 2 steps. It makes it a lot easier.
Think it's quicker?
I think so. I think if I spend a lot of time practicing getting the thing laid down all at once, it'd be no big deal, but I find this easier. You know, I don't think there's a lot of stress that you can translate from the folding to the finished bell, but helps you get at least the bell link together without a lot of hassle. So I do 1 notch.
1 notch. This is is where true artistry comes out.
I make it look really easy. It's hard. Probably some holes though.
Cooling?
Yep. So it's still a bit warm. We're just gonna go over the braze and file off the high spots. You don't want to get too crazy here because you can really up the bell. Just a big glob there, so.
Going by sound.
Okay, Mike. Yeah, I have no idea what I'm doing right now. I'm just hitting
Put the heat on.
Oh, if you guys want earplugs, you can off.
Let's get a good view of our wonderful floor in the shop.
Okay, so this is how I use my steamroller. Not at all hard to reach.
No, it's ergonomic.
That's the flux.
Yeah.
We didn't pickle. So we're not doing any pickles on this belt. Just to save time.
Do you think that's a detriment?
No, it just makes sanding a little tougher, but we'll break through with some skiving. So that's after one round of rolling.
Was it been 20?
I don't think that's too bad.
Ah!
Yep, that's exactly what I was trying to do.
Okay.
It's not hot. I want to make that clear. Like, I'm not working the metal while it's like.
Is that a big no-no?
It can tend to crack and have some issues like that.
Yeah. You can keep your hand there when you run it through.
I think we're good. See how
Perhaps.
it's glassy? That means we got a nice burnish surface. Nice and even.
I'd frame something like that on my wall.
You want this?
Nope.
Are we done?
Nope.
Like the horn touching the other horn.
Okay.
Ooh!
Crack?
No, it's folded, but I'll get it out. We are going to anneal.
Miles, what just happened that I missed?
Well, John threw me a hammer and I caught it, and it was super hot.
Do it again. Just do it
I
again.
don't think I can do it again.
Yeah, do it again. Do it.
Let's try it. We got time.
Okay, yeah, we
Yeah, you got time. Yeah. You
My
were
dad-
turning and you
over
caught
here.
it from behind.
Over here.
Okay.
I tossed it.
No,
Nah,
it was.
that's not the same. Do it again.
I don't
Cool.
think it was like that.
Yeah, no, it was a very
You
loose,
caught it like
simple
this.
grab. Yeah.
You threw it a lot more
Now that
like.
now that I have to. I don't know how I tossed it to him.
Get out! Okay, now we're gonna open her up. Look at that, no wrinkles.
It looks pretty good.
So now I'm gonna go in here.
Is there a way to know if the stars in your hand are from a cat or a horn?
No. Sure, that's all the ladies. That's what the sexy ladies like.
My hands look like this, so yours look like this.
We're gonna go with the power hammer.
Why are we doing the power hammer?
Cause it's fun. Going to the lathe. We are inside spinning.
What's out here? Is that John's license plate?
My name is Miles O'Malley. My social security number is 3. I live in Chicago, Illinois.
We've seen this before.
There's gonna be a whole lot of this going on.
Miles is opening up the throat. We're opening up round 3.
Switching tools.
Do you need the soap?
Almost cut my foot off.
Why'd you drop that?
Don't drop the soap. We lost 10 seconds to that. Almost there. I think we'll get a beat on it at hour 45.
Not a roller?
I broke my roller.
What are these for?
Those are washers. You should
I-
point at the washers that you just like wondered what the space sign.
Dude, I don't know.
Futuristic technology.
They're f***ing brass washers.
Oh, those are grade 8 steel.
Man, I don't f***ing know.
What would Andrew have to say about these?
Andrew would be like,
Oh, well, you know, these watches are titanium nitride. We're not really calling you. You know, I really don't understand.
You guys don't make him sound like a good person.
oh, he's a great guy.
How much time do we have left?
An hour and 10 minutes.
We're already on the f***ing whatever.
Anil!
We'll let it cool.
Why'd you say that so weird?
You make it.
Aha! Aha! Yay! Ah, you're a mandrel the mandrel kind of guy.
You're not throwing that one?
Please don't be Please don't be It almost got
How to make a bell in 4 seconds? Is it like ripples or something?
Yeah, I'm just getting them now before they try to fold over on us.
How much time is left? An hour and 1 minute. That's good pace. How do you prevent that?
So the reason it's slipping is because it's not bolted on, because it doesn't need to be, because we're just doing a pre-spin to get the bell
So then the
flare
bell will fit
down to form. So
Yeah.
it looks like how some people's finished spun bells look. So that once we draw it down, this is smooth, this will be smooth too, and right up on the mandrel ready to spin down.
Was this supposed to be like an oil bucket?
Yeah, well that's just a bucket of oil. I don't use it. I don't know where it came from. Yeah, it just manifests itself. So something I like to do is file the inside and outside of the seam, just if there's any high spots on the seam still. Before we go for the final spin, we get those worked out. And this is a way too fine file for this, but it's my favorite file. And then I need the pattern. The pattern tells me where to cut it. I think it's 26 inches. I'm gonna go with 26. I'm just gonna try it. No time!
The angle doesn't really matter.
I always do it on the angle. Okay, I'm gonna cut this real quick. Oh, I'm actually just gonna use shears. Ain't got no time! So, this is how Holton cut all of their joints. So, they couldn't afford table saws or skilled labor, so they just did this. And if you think I'm lying, open up a Holton 179 bell joint from like the 80s. Drop plate! Drop plate! Right there. So we're nosing it so it holds onto the mandrel when we draw it.
See, nosing?
Yeah.
Is that like brassin'?
Yeah, exactly, actually.
And did you build this yourself?
Yes, I did, all by myself.
You don't want to take all that credit.
John, oh, no, I didn't weld
You don't
it.
want
I
to
did
take
not
all
weld
that credit.
Andrew. Oh, I forgot to do a step, but that's okay.
Won't affect anything here.
Nah. What's our time, John?
Ow.
48 minutes.
I'm reeling. R-E-E-L-I-N-G. When you form a nose for drawing, I like to leave them long like that so the plate has something to sit on, but then when you go to spin, you need to trim it down so that's just a lip over the mandrel, or else the bell will push off of the mandrel. So we'll do that, and then once we get the mandrel, we'll hit it with the trombone mouthpiece and nose it down.
Couldn't you just use like a Morse taper?
You could use any kind of thing, but I am too late. And keep plugging it into this guy. Is it cheating if I have John plug stuff in for me?
No. It's slow there, bud.
Yeah, you're kind of costing me the game here.
Yeah.
43 minutes.
After annealing, we really should go throw this with a pickle, just to get all this out of there, but...
Hello.
Watch the show, that's all.
What's up?
Yeah. 39
So much murder on the nostrils.
Yeah. There you go. There we go. Oh.
So I'm doing the final spin.
After this is the bead.
Yep. Holy sh**. What the f*** is happening here? You can always make a smaller bead. Let me actually see what's gonna be.
Keep recording?
Yeah, keep it going, we're good. Where it is now would make a 5-inch bell. Where it's gonna be, I think we're gonna be at like 4 3/4, which is a normal bell size. The edge is kind of f***ed because I f***ed it in the first place. So now we're getting like residual f***s.
Are we including buffing in this time?
No, because I usually don't buff until after it's bent. With the seam, it's important to sand up near the flare where the bead's going to be to get that thickness down, because if that's too thick over the seam, you're going to get a bump on your bead.
I don't think Miles is capable of that.
Of what?
Dabbing.
I have never.
23 minutes.
Oh, we're close. I was pretty close on my estimation there. This is the part, if it's going to go really wrong, it's going to be now. As long as it's not torn, which it probably isn't, we're okay. Okay, we're okay. So this is my push outer.
What does it do?
It helps form the shape that I need for the bead. So because it's thinner, I'm going to anneal it again before I put the wire in.
For safety.
Yeah, well, it needs it, because that's hard right now.
I'm honestly shocked you don't have like a respiratory infection from the soap.
I need to stop using it. It's not great.
Found a petrified bee in my car.
John killed a bee in here the other day.
No, you did that.
You did.
No, you did that. You were annealing and the bee fell behind
And
the
then
bee.
you stomped it with the broom.
What do you think killed it?
I don't know.
No, it was bee.
I didn't mean to hit it with the torch. It just kind of flew in front of the torch. So I pre-roll this wire, and that's very important.
Belt to the right diameter.
Yeah, because if it's off, you're gonna fuck it up. Either you pull enough material out on the bead, and then you make the wire fit perfectly, or you don't pull enough material out, and then you put space between the wire and let it cinch. And I don't like letting it cinch because it's kind of unpredictable. Okay, well, maybe I'll f it up now.
Are we done?
Oh, yeah. No, we gotta solder the bead.
How much time is left?
15 minutes on the dot.
Dude, that's fucking tits.
Pretty close.
Yeah. Double solder the bead, scrape the solder, sand it up a bit. Yeah, that's a bell.
It does look like a bell.
It does, you know, I'm
Check the sound of it though.
Yeah, do the test. If I'm doing more than one bell, I like to set it up on there with a steel plate. And because that heats it up really evenly, because sometimes I'm just doing one.
What flux do you use?
Johnson's solder flux, the normal one. Making sure it's all filled. Yeah, so we gotta scrape it and then sand it and then we're done. If you don't get the flux off it before you skive the solder off of there, it shoots you full of flux. Dude, we are f***ing nice. Okay, so that's that. This is something I like to do. Recently I figured this out. So I used to get a lot of sanding lines up near the bead. I started using the Dremel again, John, and I realized again how much I hate Dremels. Oh yeah.
Think you're done?
Yeah, I would say that's a finished trumpet bell.
What time we got?
I think that's a pretty dang good looking bell. A couple things to clean up on it, sanding wise, but no big deal.
Oh.
You gotta go through and sand the inside, sand
Yes.
the tail on the belt sander, but that's easy.
I think if there were less shitting around here, you probably would be able to finish the whole thing.
Oh, I mean,
Like
how
sanding.
much time we got left?
5 minutes.
I mean, I could do it in that time. I don't really feel like doing it though.
Oh, you could do it. And you
I
just
really don't want to do it. Let's go to the basement. We can go show you how to sand it. For all the things that were going wrong with this one, it spun out really well. This is a little sanding drum I put on there to clean up the inside. I used to do it all on the lathe and it took a lot of time, but this saved a lot of time.
What are you buffing with?
This is Tripoli on a buffing wheel available on my website. Cheapest pricing in the US.
We're probably out of time now, right? Now it's shiny.
Well, now I know I can do it in 2 hours. I'm gonna have to work so hard now. Yeah, we can't upload this video anymore.
What are your closing remarks then?
F you, Matt. I can do anything I want. And it's like usable. Like I could sell this.